Picking your battles. I wanted to talk about this topic for some time now, a good few weeks. Lately, my blood pressure has been hitting the roof for a number of reasons, but there's one or two particular reasons why it's just been giving me a lot of stress. And I was talking this through with one of my mentors the other week, and what she reminded me was that old saying of, choose your battle. There's only so much energy I can discharge at any one time. There's so much energy I can give a particular problem. And I can't fix everything in one go, and certainly not at the same time. And the advice that she gave me about being selective what I choose to give my energy to is so important. It's important for a few reasons. Firstly, I stopped driving myself crazy. Secondly, I save my sanity. Thirdly, it's about managing my own expectations, about being realistic on what actually I can influence and what those things that I cannot influence. So having a level of understanding of what I and how I should manage my expectation has been really, really important. And then the other thing is I need to get better, and I am getting better slowly, but I need to get a lot better in just letting things be. Let things be. Like sometimes, I don't need to fix everything. I don't need to have a hand in everything. Sometimes it's just meant to be in my radar for a couple of seconds and then let it just float off. And that's enough. That's good enough. Um, and those things are good because it increases my learning, it increases my awareness, and it gives me good practice on the things that I should focus on and should not focus on. I have literally made myself ill this week, I feel, the last 10 days even, on getting upset and into a heightened state of anxiety. I mean, that's the only thing I could say, because I was just letting it get to me, because I was getting so frustrated with individuals and with the situation that I was in. And then I'm a visual person, that I started drawing out a mind map just to understand, is this going to add any value and let my blood pressure go up? And the moment you start putting things on paper, you realize just how much you blow it out of proportion in your mind, and that's exactly what I did. If I'm honest with you, admittedly, that's not easy for me to admit, by the way. But yeah, I just went all out and got upset over nothing. So, couple of tips to help anybody else who's in a similar situations. Keep writing things down. The moment you put pen to paper, and you realize that actually, the sooner you will realize that actually it's not as big a problem as you perceived it to be. Number two, have people around you that you can use as a sounding board, like I did with one of my mentors. And I ran through this problem with her, and she said, actually, it's not a problem. You have to accept that some things just will remain shit. Some things will remain as they are. And no matter what you do, it's not worth the energy right now. Maybe it's a problem, maybe it's something you would like to address later on, but not right now per se. Thirdly, help manage your own expectations and select your battles. Pick your battles that you want to focus your energies on. And the final message around that is, we only have a finite level of energy that we can give to things at any one time. If you overstretch yourself like I did for the last 10 days, then you'll find yourself making yourself feel and falling ill. And it's not worth it. In the grand scheme of things, it's not really worth it. So yeah, hopefully those tips will help and you can get better, just like I'm getting better in selecting my battles.